Honey, hello. Oh, damn it. Just one sec. You like that now. Honi, hello. Honi Hachiman is here. It is a happy Wednesday afternoon, and I am feeling the heat. I am feeling the gacha, and I am feeling the need to learn Mahjong. Gacha is secondary. This was not the game I was planning to play today, but yeah, plans fall through. And we will be playing Mahjong Soul. I am a brand new player. I have never played Mahjong before other than just hitting buttons and trying to playing like a Yakuza minigame. Yeah, that doesn't even count. I've definitely seen it in anime, definitely seen it in a few other games and stuff, and it's been a curiosity for a long time. I really just do want to learn the game. And as far as I could see, like, one of the fun ways to present learning Mahjong is to use the onboarding that Mahjong Soul has for us. But before we get into Mahjong stuff, how has everyone been today? As for me, I've had my work day. I've had Mexican food twice, actually. Had a baby shower during the middle of my work day, and that involved like a Mexican carry-in, and that kind of went on top of having like leftover Chipotle for dinner. So yeah, having Mexican at 2 points. Can you also tell that I'm now like part Hispanic? No. Today we are learning Mahjong. So that's what is Mahjong Japanese origin? I'm gonna find out real fast. I should look up, where does Mahjong come from? It's either Chinese or Japanese, I think. Yeah, Mahjong origin. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely based on Chinese characters. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, but where does it come from? Okay, it's Chinese. It's Chinese for sure. Okay. Yeah, but I'm having a good day, much like any other. I've got a cup of coffee here ready for stream, and I did take some advice yesterday and fix my Discord link. So my Discord link does work here on Twitch, and yeah, yeah. What else? Oh yeah, I was considering getting some whiskey today because I haven't had any alcohol in my apartment since it's been a solid 2 months. I had some stuff go on where like I needed to really be careful with my health, but now that I'm somewhat healthy, I can enjoy the occasional drink, and considering that I'm gonna be putting a Batsu wheel out there for XCOM, I plan to do that tomorrow, and I will put a Batsu wheel out there. And I don't know if I'm going to put alcohol on there. That might be a bit much, but I'm definitely going to put some things on there that I wouldn't want to do. And like the main bit there is that in the last stream I was really feeling it, that I was loading my game too much, and that I needed some discouragement from doing that. So the next time we play, anytime that I want to load a save, well, we're gonna spin that wheel, and I'm gonna get punished in some way or another. Yeah, but that's tomorrow's business. For now, we're gonna learn Mahjong Soul, and from what I saw when I logged in, apparently Twitch drops are active for this game. So if you are a Mahjong Soul player, I guess you can get some extra perks by watching watching anything in the Mahjong Soul category, which I do have set. Yeah, I do have set. Stream info updated successfully. Just making sure on that. Yeah, there we go. And so we're going to break into the game here, which should be working. There we are. And all right, Astro, where's my lunch? No, we do have our grad cap here over on the right, which I believe is like it asked me if I. So I loaded up the game because a lot of times these like live service games will have a big update where like the majority of their game files are in the download versus like actually downloading the game. It's like downloaded inside the game. So I just wanted to load it up this morning to be sure. And so I got it all updated and everything, and then it had the pop-up of, hey, do you want to do the tutorial? It's like, oh crap, I don't want to miss this. So I closed it right there without making a choice, and I'm glad that it is still here. So yeah, we can Ichihime's Mahjong Classroom. All right, let's go with the basics then. Chapter 1, Mahjong Tiles. Okay. Welcome to Mahjong Soul Shrine. Are you here for fun times playing Mahjong as well? Let's learn the basic rules of Mahjong first. Okay, Mahjong has 34 different tiles, and they can be sorted into 5 groups. Mon, Pin, So, Wind, and Dragon. There are 4 of each tile, so in total there are 136 tiles. Okay. Alright, so every tile has 4 duplicates? I did not know. I know next to nothing about Mahjong. Like, the only Mahjong that I've played successfully has been, like, the old... oh yeah, I see the Mahjong drops in my chat. Yeah, the only time that I've, like, successfully played Mahjong was, like, as a kid on, like, Windows 95 machine, where they have, like, the Mahjong game where it's, like, Mahjong tiles... stacked up, and it's kind of like a match 2 type of thing to like remove tiles from a pyramid. Yeah, I do recall that, you know, that was at least an entertaining game, at least as entertaining as Solitaire, but kind of in the same space as it. But yeah, learning the actual gambling type game, now that's what we're here for. All right, so the Mon is the 1 through 9. The Pin is the... okay, so it's the 1 through 9... I mean, at least the first 3 are the same kanji as Japanese for 1 through 3. But then we've got our... we're going to call them circles. And then for the So, I think we're going to call those bamboo. Do you think bamboo sounds right? Stakes, gates, staves? I like bamboo. We'll call them bamboo. They're green. They're green, they're poles, and they're segmented. Yeah. And then we've got the wind. So, yeah, cardinal directions. And then it looks like a white, green, and red dragon. Okay. Okay, and hopefully I can keep those straight. So it's effectively, we're looking at like 3 suits and then like 4 face. I'm going to call the winds face cards. Maybe 3 jokers. Is that a reasonable way to look at that? Yeah, we'll see. Sequence, triplet, and pair. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, just like 3 in numerical order. Or 3 of a kind. Or 2 of a kind. You see, I'm gonna throw out some poker terms because that's what I know. But you know, if I can make those associations and they work, then that'll be great. I do not need Star Sand Island in my corner. Just a moment here. Yeah, I didn't make one for for Mahjong Soul because this was kind of a spur of the moment, but yeah. We'll at least take the Star Sand Island off of there. And don't worry if you're gonna miss Star Sand Island. I think I'll come back to it eventually. Like I think in the meantime, if I do play it at all, it's probably going to be construction. Like just like make the main goal building a cool estate to come back to. All right, continuing, we have, okay, so our sensei here has the sequence, 3 consecutive number tiles of the same group, triplet, 3 identical tiles, and pair, 2 identical tiles. Well, hello, Lemon. Nice to see you again. Today we are taking baby steps into Mahjong. Yeah. So let's see. The main objective of Mahjong is complete a winning hand. Usually it means the player has to achieve a hand consisting of 4 sequences or triplets plus 1 pair. Okay, so what, like 15 tiles? Is that what that is? Oh, no problem. Yeah, like, I thought, you know, you see it from time to time where people come in, they say hi, and then they're gone. But that's fine. I thought that, oh, well, hello, Rax, as well. Hi, guys. How are you guys doing? Let's see. To reach that goal, each turn you draw 1 tile from the tile wall, and if it's not the winning tile, you choose 1 tile to discard and maintain a hand consisting of 13 tiles. Step by step, you'll get closer to a winning hand. Okay. So here, let's discard the west tile that's unneeded here. Okay. But, okay. Yeah, it just doesn't match anything else. I'm doing well, you know, done with work. I've been thinking about Mahjong and how or what I'm gonna do with it. Have you guys ever encountered Mahjong at any point in your lives? Let's see. In addition to the tile group requirement to win, the winning hand must also contain at least 1 Yaku. Yeah, like, I'll say, like, definitely seeing it in anime is one thing, but I very, very definitively remember being gated by knowing how to play Mahjong and, like, trying to do all of the side quests in Yakuza 0. But, like, yeah, I think that Mahjong's kind of like a mainstay for the Yakuza series. And that may be the reason I've thought about it as much as I have, is just, like, encountering it in Yakuza. Let's see. Now I want to introduce a really popular and easily achievable Yaku, all simples, also called Tanyao. If your hand only has number tiles with numbers from 2 to 8, in other words, does not have honor tiles, wind or dragon tiles, or terminal tiles... Yeah, this is a touch screen, or phone game. Okay, it didn't let me finish that. I tried scrolling, and I tried clicking, and yeah, it just advanced. Let's see, so it looks what we're calling 9 bamboo. But yeah, in general, like, the sun's back out here. It's hot. For a little bit, it felt like summer went away, but yeah, it's feeling hot again. The air conditioning's feeling good again. Yeah. Let's see. We already have 1 triplet, 2 sequences, and 1 pair. So once we have completed the last sequence, we have a winning hand, and it meets the requirement for all simples. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, we have 1 triplet. Let's see, that's a sequence. That's, yeah. Yeah, agreed. And you know what? It is the type of weather that makes me glad that I moved out of my previous apartments. Like, forget it being kind of dark, being like a half basement, but also that it only had a window unit air conditioner. And you know, now that I've moved, I'm in a much nicer place, and I have central air. It's very nice. Are we talking about the wearer or honey? Hmm. Well. If we're talking about the weather, that's one thing. But if we're yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna say the wearer. That's a yeah. But we are talking about the weather. At least for me, it's gotten warm again. It looks like it's hot for Lemon as well. Yeah. All right. So the equivalent here then is that all simples would effectively be like being like playing poker and having no face cards. Like at least that's how I'm reading that. Yeah. Okay, so we cast out the one bamboo. Yeah, are you somewhere where it's like both hot and humid, Lemon? Yeah, it's waiting for the win. When your hand is waiting for the winning tile like this, you are in tenpai. If you have Yaku and are in tenpai, you just need someone to discard the last needed tile or draw it yourself to win. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Like I will say that my car was baking when I got into it this afternoon. Like yeah, I worried for my Bluetooth speaker a little bit actually, but everything was fine except for the can of soda I had in the cup holder. That was scorching hot. Yeah. Let's see. That's the tile we need. So yeah, there's one. Does that work? How does that work? Oh, I see. It would make a sequence with these last two. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no. I mean, it wasn't open, so it wasn't going to explode or anything, but yeah, definitely not. That's the type of thing where you just like yeah, you throw that in the trash. Hopefully after it's cooled a little bit. Okay, so let's see. All simples is one Han. Okay. Now this looks familiar in the ways of like money is passing hands, but I'm not really quite sure what happened. Let's see. Congratulations on the win, yeah. This is the end of today's practice session. You can review the tutorial by chapter or just check out the revision. Oh no, is that all they're gonna give me? Okay, that was just the first. Gotcha. I was gonna be like, that might not be enough for me. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, it may be the heat, but it also made me feel like my tires maybe weren't sitting quite right. I need to check their air pressure. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. The red mark on the table has moved. That means the dealer seated east has changed. That means the dealer seated east has changed. Okay. What does that mean? The dealer seated east, as in like to my right? Yeah, I do drive safe. It's like I used to drive a car that I don't know if it was like that the rims were damaged or what it was, but like no, it was definitely the tire. It was definitely the tire, but I was putting air in it all the time to the degree that I would circle my car just to check the tires every time before I got in. I haven't quite kept that habit, but I have been pretty attentive on keeping at least that part of driving safety good. Isn't that dangerous? Well, it is if you're driving long distances, but if you are, say, like driving short distances and have a outlet powered air pump that you use regularly, then at least mentally, it did make me a bit paranoid about my tires. I was actually really glad to get that tire replaced and have that problem solved. But when you do that for like a week or two, it's pretty rough. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't wish that on anybody or recommend anybody wait on replacing their tires like that. Yeah, but you know, I lived in an area where I was having a really difficult time getting let's see. Yeah, I was having a really difficult time getting auto shops to keep an appointment. As in, like, whenever you'd make an appointment and you'd go to drop your car off, you ask them, when can I pick it up? And the overwhelming answer is effectively a shrug of the shoulders and I don't know. So any time that I would need to get my car serviced, it would be like, well, I'm probably not going to have a car for at least the next couple of days, if not more. So yeah, that's kind of what led to some procrastination with getting things that you might be able to live with a little bit. Yeah, some procrastination on getting those fixes. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to take it that what this means here is that the dealer changed to the right. This is an east-wind match, so the match ends when every player has... Oh. Okay, maybe my assumption is wrong. East-wind match, so the match ends when every player has been dealer one. Oh, okay, that's for the full match. Gotcha. Yeah. Has been dealer one time. Don't think of running away before the match ends. When the match ends, the 4 players will be ranked from 1st to 4th. Do your best and aim for 1st place. East X69. This is still very much like foreign to me. Like even just like looking at the meter at the center of the table, at least what East 2 X69 means. The East 2 in the center indicates that the match is at the 2nd game of the East Wind round. East Wind is the current prevalent wind. X69 indicates the numbers of tiles remaining. If this number becomes 0, then this game will end even if no one wins. Yeah, that's part of why I've wanted to learn. And I don't know. I'm probably not alone in that. It's weird that like when kind of looking around, a gacha game seems like it might be one of the better ways to learn it, because like that's one where the game developer is heavily invested in you know, at least liking the game enough to play. Let's see. The W in front of you indicates that you are seated west in this game, and west is your seat wind. Okay. And then a triplet of prevalent winds and a triplet of seat winds. Okay. So prevalent being east, and then mine would be the seat wind, which is west. Okay. Are both very common Yakus. If you get 3 west tiles, then you can win with seat wind west as Yaku. Okay, so depending on where I'm sitting at the table, having a triplet of my seat can be a win. Interesting. If any other player discards a tile and you have 2 tiles of the same kind in your hand, you can call pawn to form a triplet. Upon calling pawn, you shall openly place the triplet formed in the corner of your table. Okay. Now, don't miss this tile. Tap the pawn button. Okay, because I have 2, and I'm grabbing a 3rd. Got it. After you call pawn, or I think that the character pronounced that as Panya! After you called pawn successfully, discard 1 tile from your hand. Okay. We'll just discard the outlier. Yeah. If the player on your left discards a tile that can form a sequence with 2 tiles in your hand, you can call chi on the tile. Upon calling chi, you shall openly place the sequence formed in the corner of your table. Okay, so that seems to be the trend, is like if you're taking tiles that were placed down, you have to prove it. That you have to prove that you can take it. You can call chi at this. That's my guess. It's gonna be chi on this tile. Tap the chi button. That was almost like chinya. Yeah. After you called chinya successfully, discard 1 tile from your hand too, yeah. Okay. And yep, that's also an outlier from the suits I have. Now you reach Tenpai when you draw 1 pin or 4 pin. Yourself or someone else discards either tile, you win. Okay. Alright. Yep. If you have 4 of the same tile, you can tap pawn, and these tiles will be placed in the right corner, and you get to draw 1 tile and then discard 1 tile. This is called a closed con, and the quad formed here is considered a kind of triplet. Let's see. A kind of triplet, by that you mean it's a quartet? Let's see. Alright, let's call for a closed con because we have 4 of the same. Okay, shame that we didn't win with the drawn tile. Let's discard it. Okay. Yeah, that's wrong. Oh, it's the character. Okay, they're calling it and they're putting nya at the end. It's not the pronunciation of the word. It's that it's a cat girl. I get it. Okay. All right. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Congratulations on the win, ya! This is the end of today's practice session. You can review the tutorial by chapter, or just check out the revision. Okay, Ricci. Let's see, in the upper left corner there are 5 tiles, but only 1 is revealed. Isn't that strange? This is the Dora indicator area. They will indicate the shiny Dora tiles. The tile next in order after the revealed indicator tile is the Dora. Okay. If the 1 mon is revealed, then the 2 mon in your hand is Dora. Wait a second. If the 1 mon is revealed, then the 2 mon in your hand is Dora. Okay. I hope you tell me what Dora is next. When you win, the more Dora tiles you have in your hand, the more points you win. Ah. Okay, so kind of like a multiplier. Okay. Okay. When you have neither all simples nor triplet of prevalent seat wind, what can you do? Since you haven't called chi or pawn yet, you can call Ricci. it's also a very common Yaku. Let's see. Simple Yaku Richi. So calls not allowed. Okay, call allowed. When Richi is possible, the following button will appear. You need to pay 1,000 points as Richi bet. Wait a second. So what was it? They called that a closed con? Is it saying that that's the only one allowed? Okay, we'll let it explain further. Let's see. Tap the Richi button, pay 1,000 points as Richi bet, and discard a tile to make your hand tenpai. Okay. Right. While paying 1,000 points is a pain, and you can't change your hand after calling Richi, you will have Richi as Yaku, and you only need to draw a tile and discard it until you win. Okay. I win! Patsusumo! Ipatsu is a Yaku that comes into effect if the player wins within the next turn after declaring Richi, i.e. before their next discard, without interruptions from other players' calls. If the player wins within the next turn... Okay, so I'm still not sure why that's determined my win. I apparently met the conditions of not having a win condition in my hand, discarded a tile, called Richi. Then there was a round of the table. I drew a tile and won. I'm not sure I follow. I think I need to see that list of what's allowed and what's not allowed, because I'm not sure what makes my hand eligible. Let's see. As a reward for winning with Richi, you also get the chance to have another Dora coming into effect. Let's check out what the Uradora tile is. Soma. Okay. Okay, so everybody's paying me. East 3, 0 repeat counter. Let's see. It's a pity we didn't have any Uradora tiles in this hand. But even like this, we win with bigger winning points, since we have both Richi and Ipatsu. Congratulations on the win, Ya. This is the end of today's practice session. You can review the tutorial by chapter, or just check out the revision. Okay, I kind of want to read the text on that again for like how that worked. Alright, so we kind of got the idea of what the Dora and Dora indicator are. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the Dora indicator area. They will indicate the shining Dora. The tile next in order after the revealed indicator tile is Dora. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so let's see, just looking at the hand that we have here, it is, what is it, 2 2s, and then like some that are out of sequence, I think. A 3 of 4, a 1 2 3, 5 5 6 7. Let's see. Oh, so is it saying that you can't call Ricci if you have already pulled a tile from somebody else's discard? That's what I'm getting as the ones with the tiles turned on their sides. That's what I'm gauging here. But the closed con, as they called it, looks like it's allowed. Well, thank you, Illumines. You can't Ricci when you open. Okay, and would you call an open when you take a tile from someone else's discard? Is that what an open would be? Okay. All right, good. Like, I just wanted to make sure I got those terms right. Yep. Okay. Yeah, they went over closed con briefly, which was effectively having 4 of the same tile in your hand. Yeah. Let's see, tap the Ricci button, pay 1,000 points as a Ricci bet, and discard a tile to make your hand tenpai. Okay. Alright, you open the con, however, if you self-draw, that con is still closed. Okay. So in other words, other than having no yeah. Think of 5 blocks total with 1 pair. Okay. So 4 blocks of set of 3 and 1 pair. Okay. And that's what you're going for, is kind of like your as a complete hand. Okay. I win? Ipatsutsumo. No. And so in this case, I won because I called Ricci. We went around the board, and then we drew an 8, which allowed us to complete a sequence because it was 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah, I think that checks out. Ipatsu is a Yaku that comes into effect if the player wins within the next turn after declaring Ricci, i.e. before their next discard, without interruptions from other players' calls. Okay. As in, like, if they don't do any of the Ron, Pawn, any of that, if you go full round, you get Ipatsu. As a reward for winning with Ricci, you also get the chance to have another Dora coming into effect. Let's check out what the Uradora tile is. Yeah, any call during your first round of Ricci. Gotcha. So is the Dora shared, or is that yours alone? Okay. Okay. All right, we could go to the next lesson then. Okay, Ricci makes a little more sense after going through that a second time. Yeah. It's a pity we didn't have any Uradora tiles in this hand, but even like this, we win with bigger winning points since we have both Ricci and Ipatsu. You usually want to Ricci with a Dora in hand. Yeah. They kind of put that as like it's a bonus, a jackpot, a multiplier. That's kind of how I see it. Or kind of like having the wild card. Yep. You can review the tutorial by chapter or just check out the revision. Okay. Okay, so we have the free 10. Yep. Hope to get it. All right. Oh, you are awake. I've played the game halfway for you, Nya. Check out your hand. We have so many Mon tiles, Nya. Mm-hmm. We sure do. Sorry, this hand looks a bit weird. Let's see. A simple Yaku half flush. Okay. May only contain number tiles of one suit and triplet, or triplets, or pair of honor tiles. Okay. Okay, so effectively, yeah, they did call it a flush, and that makes sense to me, that it's like all a single suit, and then they are having like 2 tiles of what are effectively your face cards, the dragons or the cardinal directions. Yeah. While it is worth 3 Han after you make a call, the worth will be 1 Han less, i.e. become 2 Han. Okay, but as we have discarded 1 Mon before, that means we are in Tenpai waiting for tiles, including one that was discarded before by ourselves. This status is called Discard Furiten. Let's see. Okay, that means we are in Tenpai waiting for tiles, including one that was discarded before by ourselves. Okay. When one is in Furiten, they can only win by Tsumo, drawing the winning tile by oneself and not by Rom calling on another player's discard. Okay. Okay, so effectively in this state, you're leaving it up to luck of the draw. You're restricted. Grr, we can't wait for the other 3 players to discard any of the winning tiles in this situation. Yeah, the 1 Mon. We can't wait for the other 3 players to discard any of the winning tiles in this situation. Try to draw the winning tile on your own. Believe in yourself. Yeah. That's a win by Tsumo for you. Good job. Okay. And so that's by picking it up. Okay. Now, I do want to review the part where they said that we were in discard for a 10 because we had already discarded the tile that we need, I think is how I read that. Yeah. Yeah, because we did have it in our discard. Yeah. Okay. All right. Congratulations on the win, yeah. This is the end of today's practice session. You can review the tutorial by chapter or just check out the revision. Okay, so we're gonna do the revision and see that I know what's going on. All right, so we're going to go over what we learned. Yeah? Oh, hi there, new player. My name is Ichihime. Never played Mahjong before? Oh well, let me teach you then. Yeah. Mahjong. Okay, so this is very much the same thing that we saw at the beginning. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah, those are the types of sets. Yep. Right. 4 sequences of triplets and 1 pair. Usually, when your hand consists of 4 triplets. You are ready to win, master. Of course, in Rishi Mahjong, you must satisfy other conditions to declare a win. We will cover them later. Okay. Okay. 1 pair. Make sure your hand becomes 4 sequences or triplets plus 1 pair. Okay. Yeah. So that you're looking for like 4 blocks of 3 and then a block of 2. So something that they didn't cover, is there any merit to looking at like sequences that are greater than 3? Oh, I see. They're complex shape. Which tile does the hand need for winning? So let's see. I would say it's this one. Yeah. Okay. Shape can be 11 pair and 12 shape. For 1-1 pair and 1-2 shape. Okay. Let's see. A winning hand must contain a Yaku. If you achieve 10 pi but have no Yaku, a no Yaku notice will be shown. This game would be too easy if it's all it takes to win. If that's all it takes to win, you must also have Yaku to win a hand. Yaku is a specific pattern of tiles. If your hand does not satisfy any Yaku, you cannot declare a win ya. Let me show you a few easy Yaku to master. Okay. So let's see. Simple Yaku, Yaku High, which is 3 of the honor tiles, 3 of a kind of the honor tiles. The simplest Yaku is Yaku High, which refers to triplets of white, green, red, or prevalent wind or seat wind. Okay. There's one popular Yaku named All Simples. Yep, that was the... Let's see. Your hand must not contain any terminal or honor. So no 1 mon or 9 mon, or any of the pin or so. Wind tiles and dragon tiles. My hearing is good. This one is too easy, yeah. So effectively, if you have a hand that's comprised of, let's see, so it could be a variety of pin, so, or mon, but it just has no 1s, no 9s, and none of the honor tiles. Okay, so effectively, it's a you get a Yaku by having a dead hand. Yeah, and then the Ricci. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this one only went so simply because they gave me the right tile on the first draw. Let's see, which of the following sequences is a Yaku? Let's see, so it would be, since it is the, well, east would be the seat wind and the prevailing wind, I think, looking at this. Doubly Yaku. Yeah. Which tile should you discard if you want to achieve Tanya? The 1. Let's see. Now that we've learned all the tiles and some Yaku, let's check out the game interface, Master. Please look at the screen above. I shall explain to you one by one, yeah? Let's see. So the last player... So this is a little bit of like the game interface. Number of tiles drawn. Discard opposite. Opposite player, next player. That's right. So in this instance, like the prevalent wind is indicated in the center, and that the The red icon is indicating the dealer. Yeah. I was in the last example, I was mistaking the dealer marker as the prevalent wind. Yeah, I got that. I was just thinking that I was misinterpreting the previous one where I was like, well, it's both the prevalent wind and the seat wind, because I was looking at a red W in front of me. Yeah. Let's see. The East 1 in the center means you are now at the first game of the East Wind round. East is your current round. Wind. X67 means the number of tiles remaining. If this number becomes 0, the current game will end. 25,000 is your current points available. Think of it like your tokens. Yeah. Let's see. Each player discards their unwanted tiles in front of their hands. You can call on the discarded tiles for Chi, Pawn, and Con. Yeah. So I do have a question regarding that. Are you able to pull from your own tiles, or is it only your opponent's tiles? I'm gonna say that's probably only your discards if you've messed up. Pawn, you can... Okay, you can call on anyone. Chi, only the person to your left. Okay. Chi is the call to complete a sequence. You have the option to call Chi if the last player, the player on your left side, discarded a tile that can form a sequence with 2 tiles in your hand. Upon calling Chi, you shall open the sequence formed on your side, then discard a tile from your hand. Yeah. Here, the 7-pin discarded by the last player can be used to form a sequence of 6, 7, 8 pin. With the 6-pin and 8-pin in your hand, if you call Chi. Pawn is the call to complete a triplet. You have the option to call Pawn if any player discards a tile that can form a triplet with 2 tiles in your hand. Upon calling Pawn, you shall open the triplet formed on your side, then discard a tile from your hand. Okay. This is the call to complete. Con is the call to complete a quad. Con can be called on discarded tiles from any player. You can also make a con call when you have 4 identical tiles in your hand, or has a previously melded triplet, and then draw the 4th tile. Okay. Okay. I think I follow. Let's see. Which of the following hands can Chi the 6... that's not the pin. Is that the so from the last player? Let's see. So it would be this hand. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Which snack do you want to have first? I'm not a snack, nya. Alright, fair enough. Want to have more snacks? Alright, so which of the following hands can pawn the west from another player? It would be the west. Yeah. Correct! No matter how many correct answers you give, I am not a snack. I am not a cat either, nya. Let's see. That's enough for the basic rules, Master. Remember, we have learned the tile groups Monso, Pin, Wind, and Dragon. 3 simple Yaku, Yaku High, all simples, and Richi, and the equation of winning, 4 sequences or triplets, plus 1 pair. Okay. You can practice your skills with AI by creating a private game room, or if you're interested in more advanced rules, you can find them by tapping the question icon on the top right corner. I'm going to sleep, nya. Okay, so I think I'm gonna play with some simple. So they said like create a room with AI if you want to play simple. Let's see. So as far as this goes, let's see. Dorm friends. Yeah, that's all interface. So it's probably friendly match. Yeah, we'll create a room. And we will do 4-player Mahjong versus AI. And so I'm thinking of this, just trying to read the thinking time. I'm thinking, at least for me, for right now, probably want to go with the... I'm thinking that, like, the 5 is, like, the number of seconds you can have per turn, and 20 maybe, like, a bank that you can exceed your turn by, total. So let's go with 60-second turns. Let's see... Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Okay. We will start versus AI. Okay. So it does a nice little hand auto sort. And we're choosing our first discard. So I am thinking 3, 5, 5, 7. I'm thinking that we discard our wind. Is that a wind? Or is that a dragon? If it's a dragon, we have 3 types of dragon here, but I think it's a wind. Let's see. I can take that. So this must be a 4 and a 5. I think I just need to learn those symbols. Yeah. And then I also get to discard. So let's see. I am thinking... I'm thinking that we get rid of the one, so... Let's see, we drew an 8. So we have a... No, that's a 7. So we have a 7, 8, 9. So for doing that, I'm thinking I'd want to get rid of my duplicate 9. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. And then that's going to be an 8, and it wants me to call that and make it a pair. Which I suppose I could do that. But like it would be kind of like splitting a... Yeah, I was going to say, it's kind of splitting a sequence. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we'll skip on that. So we have a pair of 7s, pair of 5. But you need drop the red dragon. Yeah. Makes sense. They called Ricci. Okay. Let's see. So we have 3, 4. Yeah, Green Dragon is definitely an outlier still here. And then that is one of the wins. Yeah, yeah. Okay. They drew what they needed. Which in this case, it looks like they did the all simples. Looks like. If that's all right, we will continue. But yeah, Tanya was the that was the all simples hand. That is to say, the no ones, no nines, no honor tiles. Yeah, again. Thanks, Lemon. Oh. Okay, so we have, what is it? 1, 2, 4, 2, 3, 8, 1, 1, 2, 6, 8, and then we have 2 wins. Let's see, for the wins, there wasn't anything for having all of them. It was having 3 of the same type, if I recall. And then, yeah, just looking at it, I do have a Dora in my hand. Or no, Dora would be 1 above that. So yeah, just like just me thinking here, I would probably, I'm thinking I'm going to discard the dragon or a wind. I'm gonna run out of time. There we are. Let's see. Unless wind, or useless wind, discarded dragon. Okay, that's an equation I'm not clocking yet, but yeah, we'll check it. Let's see. So I think I'm gonna drop the wind. Okay, we've got the green dragon. it's because I'm like leaning and like looking, like I'm tilting my head looking at this. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. We drew the green dragon, and there's no merit to having. Yeah. There was a 3. I thought 60-second would be good enough, but there's a 300-second, which I probably should pick. I don't know if they'll let me do that on the fly. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm thinking that there's no reason for me to have the green dragon. Okay. All right, so we have an 8-9. Let's see. And then we have... Let's see, so I'm not really gauging a strategy here other than, like, I mean, we could end up with a triplet, so no reason to get rid of the ones here. I'm thinking that the ones furthest from making a sequence or set would probably be the 8 here. Yeah. And then I'm not sure what number is that a 5? That's a 9. Okay. Can turn on numbers in the settings. Let's see. Okay, we want graphics. No, we want preferences. Desync, full sync. No, it's not graphics. Yeah, preferences. Corner indices. Yes, please. All right. There we go. That helps me. And now we need to make a swift decision. I think it's the 9. Yep. Okay, 5, 6. Like, I'm kind of feeling evenly about most of these. Like, I don't know. I'm not clocking, like, any of these as better than others to discard in the current hand. The wind that's not the round or your seat wind. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that's also sensible. Or it, yeah, I ran out of time. Yeah, terminals 1 and 9. Yeah, it's harder to make a set with them. Okay. Yeah, I get you. I get you. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so in that sense, like, would it make more sense to get rid of like 2 dragons, or to just try to have like a single suit? Anything 1 to 3 or 7 to 9? Okay. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. So we have a 7, so we can have a 6, 7. No, yeah, so to that end, I suppose we would, well, we would be able to pick up a 1 if somebody drops it. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So let's see, that will make a 1, 2, 3, meaning that we could pretty safely drop the 1. Yeah. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. Beyond Khan. Yeah, so we're gonna have a 1, 2, 3 here. So we drop the 1. We've got a 1, so we have a 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we do want to hold on to that. Let's see. So, I'm thinking that we can. 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, I think that we dropped this 8. No, it's 8p here. This one, that's the one I was going to drop, right? Yeah, I drew the 5. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So it's like, yeah, it's Mon, Pin, and these are so. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, okay. We got a red dragon here. Yeah, we pawned that. Okay, so like, maybe, is there a like a rundown of like why you wouldn't want to turn a pair into a triplet? Is it considering that your speed? Yeah. Okay. I think we dropped the 4 here. I see. Yep, and we can take that. right? So, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I see. Choose one to call chi. Let's see. I was gonna do, because we have 1, 2, 3. We're gonna do 4, 5, 6. By opening that red dragon, your option is open and you can call on anything. Huh? I did 4, 5, 6 because I was pulling a 4 and I already had a 1, 2, 3. So it wouldn't make sense to do 2, 3, 4 and have a lingering 1. Oh. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I've already got my Yaku. Yeah. So I can win by finishing sets. Drop 1. Let's see, we have a 6, which could be a pair. But we don't need pairs at all at this point, do we? Okay, it is a pair. We want to keep that, so we drop the 7. Okay, yeah. So we're cool on the 1, 2, 3. We're effectively looking to make a another block of 3. So we'll drop the green dragon here. Yeah, I do want to break that. We're dropping the 2. Yeah. And we drop that. Yeah, because we'll win on a... Oh, wait. What? I won, but I don't know what happened. Okay, and what was tenpai again? Your hand was ready by the exhausted wall. yes, yeah, but or Levitt, I'll go like, yes, yippee, I won. Yes, I won. And purely because I intended for it to be that way. Okay, tenpai meaning you are waiting for 1 tile. Gotcha. Then why did the game end then? Okay, so we're gonna throw the 1. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. So we have a 7, 8, 9. We can drop the... We'll drop the 9 here. When you get to a complete 3rd row. Okay. And so you can kind of use that as like a count for like how much game is left. Yeah, okay. All right. No, at least for the basics, I feel like I'm picking this up faster than I thought I would. So green 9, we don't really have a reason to take. Well, we have 6, 7, 8, so we could. Well, we also already have a pair. Okay. Yeah, so I think we skip on that. Get a 6. So we have a 4, 5, 6. I think we take that. We have a pair of red dragons. there, so we drop the 4. No, we could drop the 8. Yeah. Yeah. More options because, like, your hand can shift a little more. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we need that. Yeah. 2 we don't need for sure. Nine. I'm gonna say 9's a no. Like, I feel like at least some of the basics of at least having played enough, like, Rummy and stuff as a kid have at least drilled the basics of, like, sequences and pairs, triples and stuff pretty well. And then north does not mean anything to us. Let's see. Yeah, you see, people always talk about it like poker because it's a gambling game, but yes, I do feel like it's more similar to Rummy. Okay, that is a 7. So we could have a 5, 6, 7, and a pair. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, I can afford to open. You can afford to open only if anyone dropped the red dragon. Sure, because that would become a Yaku, right? If somebody dropped the red dragon and I picked it up. Oh, yeah, we could skip. Right. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the draw here. I was talking more hypothetically. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. Why? Maybe it's just like the deck, but why is this 5 red? Well, yeah, that's what I can already see it. That's what the interface is designed to do. Is that somebody sees button, hit button. Yeah. Yeah, the 6 and 5 is a little odd. Or it could be 5, 6, 7. We don't need this 5. Red is a special door that exists without the door indicator. You could drop the 4-mon. Okay. Yeah, because we have a set. Okay. And then the 9 can go. No reason to have that. And then, yeah, we're probably not going to, let's see. I think I'm going to drop the 7, actually. Red dragon. So you would take that, right? You wouldn't? Okay. Is it because we have a pair? Okay. Okay. Yeah. So that's unnecessary. north wind doesn't do anything for us. Okay. That's a 3 that we don't need. So that makes a 3 of a kind. I would get to call Ricci because I would be waiting on a single. Yeah, we have access to Ricci. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's a good thing. Yeah. And it's recommending that I drop this, I think. That's how it's going. Yeah. It's a double-sided. It's the only tile you can't... Oh, okay, only tile I can drop to make it legal. So I can make a con. Would that help? Yeah. Okay. Because the con would be a Yaku then. Okay, we'll take the. Oh, for the extra draw. Tenpai ready hand. Okay. Okay. So I get that this time. So Tenpai is that I can win the hand because I'm waiting on a draw. Wouldn't reach you that late. So that's something that you'd want to go for if you want to like finish the game quickly then. Let's see. Let's adjust the time. Yeah, friendly match. Create a room versus AI. We'll change it to 300 seconds. And then we'll start. Yeah. Because I mean, like 60 seconds, I'm sitting here, I'm asking questions and thinking, don't know. Let's see. So we have a west wind. We have the east seat east. So it's the yeah, it's the double. So let's see. So west wind doesn't do anything for us. I have heard of Ricci City. As soon as I saw the word Ricci, I wanted to say Ricci City. Let's see. 2, 3, 3. But I think what we need to look at is over here. So let's see, the things that we would probably... We already have 7, 8, 9, so we don't want to drop the 9. Okay, and then... Skip straight to chapter 3 on that. Let's see. So what I'm thinking here is that we can take the 2 because we have the 3. That'll be open on 2 sides. And then we'll drop the green dragon here. That's my current thoughts. Yeah. So 1 pin. Let's see. So for 1 pin that matches with a part we have. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking it's not really worth keeping. Okay, that's 3 red dragons over there. And then 7, 8, 9, we can take that. We do have a pair. So, yeah, I'm thinking that this would probably be a good spot to take it. The 3-3 is not a pair. The 3... Okay, 3... Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, and so for us, I don't think that the White Dragon is for us. Yeah, 2-3M is a block. 7-8-9M is a block. Yeah, 1-2-3. Yeah, 7-8. Meaning that, yeah, the 3 is an outlier, and so is the White Dragon at the moment. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna drop the 3. Yeah, so we'll drop the 3 since it's not a true pair. East Wind. East Wind does have value for us. Let's see. My weakest block here would be... I'd say it's probably the 2 here. Like, I'd say that the things that have no synergy right now are probably the 2P and the White Dragon and East Wind. But I'd say that the 2P is probably the weakest tile here. And we drew a 2P. Perfect. Let's see. But I think that puts us in exactly the same situation, and we would drop it. Okay, so like the closer you get to, or the closer you perceive that you're getting to the end of the match, you want to lose them, because then the tutorial didn't get into values at all, but I'm imagining that it's the same type of thing with, I don't know if it's proper Rummy, but the game Rummy Cube at least punished you for having higher value cards in your hand when somebody else ends the game. But yeah, I'm thinking, it does highlight it. Is there... Okay, it doesn't punish you. I see. So it means that you're like less likely to find a pair for it as the game gets further along. Okay, so it does highlight the 2P down here when I hover over. Oh, it's just showing where more of the same is on the board. I see it. Okay, and North Wind doesn't do anything for us. Yeah, just to see what's already been laid down. Kind of seeing like how much is available or in people's hands. Yeah, see which are discarded. Okay, so since we're, the way I'm seeing it, we're effectively like in the first third. Is this still a good time to be holding on to the honor tiles then, if you're looking for a pair? Because like, as I see it right now, I could drop the 5P. But I could as easily drop, yeah, North does mean nothing. That is very true. Then 1p doesn't mean anything here. So we drop that. Okay. Let's see. That would be a block. So we should take that, right? Make the 7, 8, 9. No reason to open. Okay, so we skip. Let's see. Okay. So like to actually have a Yaku, you need the like the 4 blocks in a pair. Like that would be its own Yaku. Yeah. Yeah, closed hand is the Yaku. Okay. Okay. So same deal where we don't want to open up. Yeah, so effectively if I were to open up right. I did? I have a 1, 2, 3 already. Would I want to take the 4S and drop the 1? Would that be the better move? Okay. Yeah. Just from like a points perspective. Or no, it's also the Dora. Yeah, it's the. Yep. So we do have a pair here, so 7, 7, and that means that we discard the 8. Then well, whoops. Yeah, I went a little too fast on that one. The honors can go. Okay. Yeah, we are getting towards the latter end. Okay. So then we drop the east wind. And we drop the dragon. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah, it's very easy to get overconfident. Yep. Yep. So we already have a pair. The existing 2, 3 are waiting for a 1 or a 4. Yeah. Yep. Yep, 2M would go. All right, and then we got the 8S. Let's see. Instead of discarding the 2M, you just draw. You discard the 2M in your hand. Oh, is that for like that would be mind games. That would be like making your opponents think that you don't need you don't need the pair or the neighboring numbers. Let's see. So we still have 5, 6p. I don't think that the 5 is really going to see a purpose. Same goes for the 8S here. Yeah. And then we don't want to open. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, the 5M is a great value tile. That is true. That is true. Got a south wind, which is nothing for us. Okay, and once again, we don't want to take. And then we have the white dragon, which is the last white dragon. Yes, you want to be able to use the majority of, or the greatest amount of what you can pick up. Yeah, we need skip on chi. Hey, that's 4, 5, 6. Let's see. So we would, yeah, I was gonna say we dropped the 5 because we could get and hit tenpai. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Oh yeah, and it tells you right there how many of each of those are left. Yeah. 4 of the ones left. Yeah. Tenpai hand. And apparently I'm the only one with a tenpai hand, so I win. What happens if there are 2 people in tenpai? Let's see, 2, 2. Okay, so it like splits the pot. Okay. Let's see. So we have a couple pairs already. Yeah. Let's see. We have 3, 4, 5. So that would make this 5 not a true pair. We have 1, 2, 2. West is nothing, because west is across the table. And it is not the prevalent wind. Count your blocks. So I have like a 2 pair. I have a 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then a pair. So 2, 3, 4, and a pair of 5s. Yep, 2, 3, 4 is a block. And then 5, 5 is a pair. Yeah. That's 7, 8 would be a block. Yep. 5, 6, 8. Yep. Yep, that is 5 blocks, and thus adding another one, like a different, like adding a 6th block wouldn't amount to anything. Yeah. So 8 mon, which the 8 mon doesn't mean much. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 8 mon's not going to interact with anything. Okay. And we don't have a Yaku, so we're going to skip on that. And then, let's see. 5, 6, 8, 9. So even though 9 would be higher value, we'd still probably want to ditch that. Yeah. We'll skip on that. Okay, so we have a 6, another 6. And so, like, would you think of it this... It doesn't really work with what we're trying to do with the so. Yeah, waiting for 7s. Yeah, because like we could change up what we're waiting for. Yeah. Because I was thinking about it here that we just got a pair for 6s, and currently our pair that's in our hand is the 2 mon. Let's see. I mean, we could hold our ground, and we could Yeah. So, as far as I see it, then the weakest block has become. I would say it's the 2 mon. We already have a pair for the 5p. But I mean, if we make our pair the 6s, that breaks up what would otherwise be a sequence for the so. So I'm thinking that the weakest block here, consider the entire block. Let's see. Yeah, 122m. Yeah, I guess like with me thinking about that is that is the value of having 2 of the same. Oh, so you think you would get rid of the 1 then? Okay. Yeah, okay, we could do that. So then we have a 7mon, which doesn't connect with anything. Yeah, so we can kick that guy. Let's see, we don't have a reason or the means to take that. North wind doesn't mean anything. So when a wind is in the Dora, would the Dora then become? Okay, all right. I will pull that later. Or pull it. Let's see. Yeah, just take a little look here. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I need to know the characters. I'm just like looking at it as that they on the analysis here that they have a, what is that? The first tile is the discard, like the recommended discard. Got it. Or that, when you say the discard, are you meaning like the card that you draw, like this guy here? Oh, I just noticed on the stream that my mouse does not show up. Okay. Okay, the list is... Okay. Okay. All right, and that's like the recommendations about, like, let's see, the parts on the right being like what you want to keep. Sure, let's see. So let's see, 229M, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 8. P 5668. Let's see. That makes you want to discard the 9M. Yeah, I see that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like that's the way that's my gut reaction to it as well, is that the 9 mon doesn't do anything for us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 1 to 3, 7 to 9. That does make sense. Yeah. And then south wind is irrelevant. White dragon also doesn't mean anything to us. Skip on that. So is that a 5 mon? Yeah. Yeah, so that's a 5 mon. Once again, that doesn't fit. However, so thinking about this, like, it wouldn't necessarily fit with the 2/2 that we've got, but it is a stronger tile. Yeah, it is a stronger tile to work with. So we throw the 1. Then we have a 8p. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Not even thinking in the same suit, but yeah. Let's see. Like, as far as, like, the only reason I would consider taking this, like, what has me thinking about it is just, like, whether we would want to go for a higher value of the pair. Yeah, just because it's a match and has some possibilities. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, like, then in this instance, you'd probably throw the, yeah, you'd probably throw the 8s. Yeah, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 8, P, and then 5, 6, 6, 8s. Yeah, it's recommending the same thing here. You see a more complex shape with the pins. Let's see. I see. Yeah, so we would, for what we're looking at here, we would drop the 8s then, I think. Yeah. Skip. And we would drop the west. Yeah, drop the west. The green dragon we drop. It's later in the game. Yeah. And so, like, a triplet isn't a Yaku, correct? hear me out. All right, the right player. Yep, they called pawn twice. I'm thinking that if they called pawn twice, then they already have a Yaku in their hand. And so, if they had a Yaku in their hand, they are... What, would that mean that they're in, that they might be in a Tanpai? Maybe? Because, like, yeah, if... Yeah, I was thinking that, like, yeah, it's pretty daring to give up, like, half of your hand if you don't have a win condition. Okay. 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 Yeah. I see. I see. So you could think of it as, like, if somebody's doing that, that they have some momentum, that they've got a good hand. Okay. So in our circumstances, yeah, for sure, definitely a beginner. Let's see, what's the line? Let's see, I promise nothing and I deliver less. No, yeah, so here I'm thinking that the 2p is what I would get rid of. Yeah. I'm not even sure if fold is an option here at this table. Yeah. Oh, you don't know until you draw. Yeah, that's right. It's not my turn. Yep. Okay, we've got a 3. So... let's see. We don't have any 2s down, but we don't really want to count on a triple. What about the 1? Yeah. So then I'm thinking that we would have greater acceptability. 2p is the correct. Yep. Yeah. We don't need it. Let's see, and we don't need that. Let's see, so we have a 5, 6, 7. Let's see. I mean, we could take the 7 and drop the 6s. But yeah, like, you're correct about, like, playing defensively or folding, because there's still a lot of things that would need to happen to finish this hand. But yeah, this is just, like, learning to evaluate. Here. But yeah, if I were to use my own judgment before, like, looking at an analysis here, my move would be to drop a 6s and yeah. that's a 2. Ricci. Wait a second. Why is that Ricci? Yeah, I was gonna... Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, using Ricci as a... Okay, yeah. But you could still do that without calling Ricci. Yeah, we're like at the end of the game here. And we've got 4 tiles left, so this would be my second to last turn. Yep, true. No reason to throw away your currency. But like if we were going for completion, even without calling Ricci, we would still probably just do the same move, which is to throw the 2 and take the 1. Yeah, it doesn't show anybody else's hand, so somehow or another. Yep, they were not done. They just aggressively opened their hand 3 times. I guess that's an AI easy for you. Yeah. Well, like, I mean, there was definitely, like, a lot more decision-making involved with that one. But yeah, we're gonna start a new round. Because, I just want to, run my head against this a little bit till it feels familiar enough that I could say that, I kind of sort of understand the basics of, Mahjong. Yeah, just think about it. I think that's what that face is. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. Let's see. So, judging by original hand here, I would say... Don't need to play with bots. I don't have to play with bots here. I could play with people right now, but I don't want to go into cutthroat territory. Yeah. No, at least like the big perk about like playing with bots right now is that I can take as much time as I need without bothering anybody. But yeah, at a glance here. Yeah, practice on phone. Yeah. So let's see. Just evaluating the current hand here. I'm going to say that the 1 mon and the 1 pin could easily go. I think that the 8-9 mon and the 8-9 pin are a little more, yeah. Yeah, so effectively we've got 8-9, 8-9, we have 2-3, 6-8. Yeah, we don't have any complete blocks right now, but we've got, like, for things that are even close, we've got 6-6-8. because we can do 6-6-8, we can do 2-3. I would say 8-9 and 8-9 would be the blocks. Yeah, I am forgetting about otters because they, like, I don't know what to say about them because, let's see, west is irrelevant, so we can drop west. Yep, definitely. In terms of blocking, yeah, definitely forgetting to mention them in terms of blocking. Yeah. So like the 2 there makes the mon, the 1 mon, even if barely, more valuable than the 1p. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so we got a 6-7-8 right there. So I think we definitely keep that 6-6-7-8. And if we were to discard, then I think that the 9p or the 9 mon would be the one to go. I mean, it could as easily be the 2 so. But yeah, because we have the 5p, I'm thinking that the 9p would be the one to go among these. And I think that's the direction I'm going to take it. Drop the red dragon. Yeah, we could drop the red dragon here. So that's a 2-3-3. And of course we can immediately refuse this guy. We will not take it. That's probably not a great block, but it's 8-9-9M. I mean, it is a pair. So really, if I were choosing to drop between the 8 and the 9, I'd drop the 8. Yeah, I think that's what I'd do. Yeah. Just evaluating what the other options are. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I heard Ricci. I heard Ricci. Who called Ricci? Okay, so we have a west wind, which we drop. And, yeah, we skip. And we throw out the green dragon. Why is it sideways? Why is the discard sideways? She said reaching on. Is that how I'm going to learn learn Mahjong terms? Is having to put Richi nya, put the nya on it all. Yeah. Yep. That's the Ricci indicator? Okay. Okay, because I see it there too. Gotcha. Yes, reaching, yeah. Gotta be a cat. Alright. We'll skip. Okay, so we have another 5p. So then here, I think that this hand is real strong if it comes in. Yeah, I don't disagree. I've got 2 of the Dora. Yeah, the 3 doors alone is 3 Han. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking that the 1 or 2, the 1/2 is probably the dealer multiplies. Okay, right, good to know. That I think the 1/2 can go. One of the 3s could conceivably go. Yeah. But actually, probably the worst tile here is probably the 8p. But you know what? I don't have to do that. I could put that into the yeah, like okay. We don't have a reason to take. Got a 2p, which that can go. Oh. So, what just happened is that I gave them the piece that they needed. Okay, what was there a tell for that? Like, was that a mistake on my part, or did they just capitalize on my discard? Okay, all right, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, if none of the 2p were discarded. Okay. Yeah, that's analyzing your opponent's discard. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that I'm not quite doing at this point. But yeah, just evaluating what your opponents have discarded. That's just trying to read what your opponent is doing. Let's see. So pair of 4s, 5. Yeah. That's the goal right now, and I do appreciate the help with that. So yeah, 4, 4, 5 is definitely a block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I would say minus the 1. It would be 2, 4, 5 is a block, and West can go. White can stay for now. So yeah, I discard the West. Oh yeah, drop 1s. Yeah. I mean, that was definitely in the consideration. It was either going to be that or the wind. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Don't take that. Yeah, 7 doesn't really help us. And I don't think I see anything that we are. Oh shoot! I didn't even know. I didn't notice it was the Dora. That is true. I did mean to ask about that. I don't know if I completed the question, but when a wind is the Dora, is there an order to it? Like, as in, like, is it sequential or is it matching? Like, as in, if south is up there, is south the Dora, or is it west that I discarded? Counterclockwise? Okay. Yep. Yep, so that would be, south, or that would be southeast. Counterclockwise would be southeast, north, west. Yeah. So, oh, east, south, what? Oh, counterclockwise on the table. I was going off a compass. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, east, south, west, north. Okay. Okay. But yeah, that's another thing, is pay attention to the Dora. You know, remember that it's there and remember what it says. Let's see. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't see a reason to have this 7. Unless it's, well, I mean, it could be like 4, 5, 6. Could be a block here. Let's see. So see, I'm kind of seeing it right now as that the like 1 and 2 here are expendable. Or no, they're not. It's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And it's also 3, 4, 5. So do you think that keeping the 7 like adds any value to us if we're waiting for it would be expendable? Okay. Titania. Oh, sure. Yep. Get rid of the what was the term for the ends, the 1s and 9s? Yeah. Okay. Tanya. Terminals. Okay. Okay, that's an 8p. Yep, drop the dragon, and then we're in Tanyao. Yep. That means that we drop the 9. Yep. So let's see. So Tanyao ends up being a Yaku. We're still looking to complete our hand. And a Tanyao can't be an open hand, correct? Tanyao can be an open hand, so we could without remorse take their well, let's see, it would be, yeah, because that doesn't do anything for us that we're not already doing. Yeah, we drop a 4 for 3, 4, 5. I see. So, like, if you're getting towards the end of the game, or you're feeling like somebody else is going to go out. Yeah. So in this case, like, looking at this, we drew the 3, and to complete the block, would it be the right move to just drop the 4 and keep and take the 3 that we drew. Because having an additional 4 wouldn't do anything for us. I'd say our weakest tile is likely the 2S here. I'm just thinking about that, like, if we took the 3 here, that we wouldn't want any other M tiles. Yeah. Oh, Richinyan. Alright. I hear ya. Okay. So we skip on taking that. Yeah. I don't see a fold button, do you? But I think that you know, just practicing with the hand is more valuable than winning at the moment. By discarding the safe tile without advancing the hand. Okay, I'm not sure I get either one. Every tile in front of your opponents are safe tiles. Okay. Okay. So let's just see. Okay, so there's like no interaction. Yeah, so the person on my left, they just reaching, and they did that by putting down. Doesn't matter what tile they put down for that, other than that that's something they didn't need. Okay. Yeah. Usually means it's close to the vicinity of the needed tile. Okay. So meaning that, like, if I wanted to throw in the towel right now, I'd like throw down like a 4M if I were looking to forfeit. Yeah. Yeah. Five or 3 is correct. Or would you be assuming that like the 5 that they put down is a duplicate? Yeah. I see. Okay. So 5 would be a safe discard. Anything they discard becomes safe even before the reaching. Oh, I see. Like if you just wanted to, if you didn't want to hand them what they need, just anything that they've already discarded. I see. Yeah, that makes sense. See, because they discarded them, they probably don't need them. Mhm. And of course, hovering here, I can see how many duplicates are on the table. Yeah, yeah. Alright, those tiles become safe. So in this context, when you're saying safe, that is to say you're not folding, but you're continuing. You want to maybe prioritize if you're discarding to discard things that have already been played. Yeah. Yeah. So the 2P was effectively forfeit. Oh, yep. That's my bad there. Yep, definitely threw out the wrong suit on that one. Yep. Yep, and yeah, it looks like I made out the worst on that one. All right, one more time. Let's go. Just looking at the time, yeah, like one more round might be what I have time for. I do have another engagement after this. Let's see. So we've got our opening hand. We've got 3, 3, 4, 5. 9 could be a discard. But as far as a block, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 8, 9. Then 1, 2, 6. And then we have a south wind and a west wind. And let's see, it is a west Dora, meaning that north. No, counterclockwise, south. So south would be one we'd want to hold on to for the moment. Then, so for our opening hand here, I am thinking that we get rid of the 9-mon. Either the 9-mon or the 1-so. I'm looking at it specifically because of Dora. Counterclockwise from W. Oh, I'm going clockwise. Yep. Doi. All right. Yep, you're absolutely correct. Yep. I'm going clockwise. Yep. Yeah, so either wind is expendable here. They're probably the weakest tiles. No, we will not do that. All right. Red dragon. So I think that we will keep that same logic and toss out the west. Okay, we've got a 7, which is a pair. As far as our tile strength goes, I think that 9-mon is the one that has to go. That or the 1S, but I'm thinking the 9N is the way to go here. Alright, so we've got a west, which is equally unuseful to us. Let's see. All right, and let's see. Just looking here that we would maybe want to get rid of. Man, as it is right now, like, yeah, I was gonna say the S doesn't look good in general as it is. Yeah. So we've got a 5, so, 2 isn't close enough. I think we just discard the 2, and the 5 is a lot stronger. The 5-6 is a lot stronger. Yeah, I think that's what we do. Okay. And hey, that's perfect. So we got a 7, 7S. So we have a 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now the red dragon can go. Yeah, we have 3, 4, just blocking it out. We have 3, 4, 5. We have 7, 8, 9, and we have 5, 6, 7 as complete. Then we have 3, 3, 5 is effectively a unit. But yeah, red dragon definitely goes here. Yeah, and south wind can go. Skip on that. All right, that's 5, 6, 7, meaning that the 3 gets lost. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the way this will go. That way we have slam that Ricci. Yeah. Is that that's something I could call right now? Yeah, that is something I could call right now. So we hit that, we end up paying 1,000 points, and then that means that we are waiting for a single tile. Right? Yep. So we hit the Ricci, and to be legal, we are throwing away one of our 3s, which yeah. So is there a right move here? More tiles better? Okay. Okay, so we want to keep this one. We want to keep the 3P. Or throw out the 3P. Throw the 3P. Okay. Would Ron win the game? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, Ron would be winning the game. Right? Is that correct? If I hit Ron, that's the right move? Yeah. Yeah. Ron is always the win button. Okay, run! Run ya! Yeah, alright. Sounds good. Yeah, we confirm that we're moving forward. Confirm. All right, so it is 7 o'clock locally. I do have another obligation this evening, but yes, I think that I could at least work by playing with people. Yes, yes, just need to think faster, get familiar, start reading the mind of your opponents, get that Yomi going. But yeah, this has been fun. I did like learning a new game here, and Illumines, I did appreciate some of your more senior support here. So I do like that. But until next time, guys, I've been Honi Hachiman, and you all have a great evening. I will at the very least crack the cover on that book. I will look into it. You said I could skip up to chapter 3. I'll take a look. All right, bye guys.